I'm not necessarily making this video so much for most of my Harry Mack fans or my music reaction subscribers as much as I'm making this just for YouTube in general, for other reactors to see as it pertains to reaction channels with the copyright claims. When we react to music on YouTube, we're constantly, automatically, I think, being tagged with a copyright claim. Like the algorithm recognizes the lyrics, the song, the video, however they do it, and they do it really fast. Some people think you can fly in with a few seconds, and typically no. So on music reactions or independent artists specifically, I can understand why some big mainstream, people with representation in the music industry, I can see that. You can't even screenshot something on Netflix to even share on a video here. So let me tell you my history. In the last 15, 20 years probably, I've listened to very little music. I don't know why. It's like the day skateboarding died, in the 90s, and then it came back. Sure, there were still people out there that did it, but like the mass group all kind of stepped off their skateboards and were gone for 20, 25 years. For me, it was 25 years. I didn't do that. Well, the same thing kind of happened to me with music. I'm not sure why. The CD buying era kind of ended when the digital music came in. And then you could kind of like rip it off of YouTube or LimeWire or however it was you were getting it. And I was still getting it about then. But eventually I stopped. Now I'm 52. But eventually I kind of stopped caring about music. Until I'm on YouTube one day and I came across, shout out to Flodzilla, I came across his channel. And I noticed he did a music reaction, and I can't even remember who the artist. No. It was a live stream. I watched a live stream where he came on, and Tom MacDonald came on his stream. Now, I found Flodzilla at about the time he had 2,000 subscribers. And I really kind of had a good time with that video because Tom came in. Tom gave him a super chat. I think that's what they call it, a dono. I think that's what he calls it. And they had this really cool live stream going. And, I subscribed and I watched a couple. I think maybe I watched a couple of videos, or that was my first video. I don't really know for sure. But I remember telling, my wife, Mrs. Realistic, hey, dude, I watched this really cool thing. And these guys react to these videos, and the artist came on and, got me pumped up. And I thought, dude, I like that. I think we should do that, And my wife did it. She started kind of popping. I didn't, but I did it too. I made a reaction. But the point I'm trying to make here is that brought me to the music. Okay, the music didn't bring me to the reactor. It just didn't. I found Flodzilla first, then I found the music, then I understood Tom MacDonald and the independent artist grind. And then I started to understand that Tom MacDonald was releasing claims for the people reacting to his music. And I thought, wow, this could be really cool. A really good way that the small guy, the little guy, the reactor, could maybe make some crumbs, And I was pumped on that, And then I did this video here. Now, this is Mad Child, and I wanted to play you guys what he said on another YouTube channel about reactors and let you hear it. And I also wanted to let you know that I think, as far as I think, the reactors are sort of part of that independent artist ecosystem, aren't they? Don't they kind of help? Like in my case, I wasn't into music. I wasn't buying any albums. But now I am. Now I'm supporting artists, the independent artists that support me, that I like. I've got swag over here from Tom MacDonald. And you know what? I love the fact that I feel like he loves me too, in a way, And with what Mad Child says in this video, they get it. Or do they? Let's put some headphones on and listen to this video. I ordered some new headphones, but right now I'm using my kids' gaming headphones because I'm getting the new headphones tomorrow. So let's listen to this. right here.
I want to shout out all the reaction channels because, like, honestly, like that's the new wave. They're independent, grinding, hustling, just like we are as artists, and we all are supporting each other. And I think it's a it's a really really important part of our culture. So shout out and thank you to all the reaction channels that have reacted to my music videos. It means the world to me. It really really truly means a lot.
Okay, so here I am. I'm going to react to the song Madchild did called The Jackal. I really like the song. I really like the video. But I got a copyright claim on this. Now, with Tom MacDonald, that's normal too. You get copyright claims. Copyright claims happen. You basically write in and say why you think it's fair use, and they'll remove the copyright claims if you're talking about Tom MacDonald or some other artist, you know. And I get it. Some of the smaller ones do it. You know, Samson, Burden, you know, channels or artists that might have, you know, 100 to 300,000 subscribers. They do it. Sometimes you don't even get copyright claims, and it's very cool. On this video, I can't play anymore because I got dinged. I got a copyright claim. And I did what I normally do, like what I do for Tom MacDonald. I boom, boom, wrote in, I consider this fair use, blah, blah, blah. It's just a standard thing we do. And I got denied. I got denied from Madchild. Madchild just talked about how it's like this ecosystem, right? This we're doing the grind too. So I'm kind of confused. I'm kind of surprised. And I don't want to play any more of this because if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Is that right? Yeah. So I'm not trying to pick on Madchild, but I'm trying to understand, does he appreciate the reactors because he's going to make the peanuts that I thought I might make instead? And across the board of any reactors reacting to his music, does that add up to something? Maybe that does. I don't know. I'm a small channel. I'm actually not even monetized yet. I've got all the criteria met. I've got all of those numbers met with the 1,000 subs and the 4,000 watch hours. And I'm good to go. So I'm not monetized. So I don't understand the thinking here, but I'm understanding with these copyright claims that I'm getting into something here on this channel and spending money on mics and cameras and lights and green screens and the whole 9 yards to try to level up and do this better. But am I going to keep getting copyright claims? So that's what I'm thinking about, right? And I mentioned on this channel how I'm sort of a believer in this whole fractal reality. You know, the things you think, the things you do, if you're doing the things you love, the universe is going to unfold in a way that benefits you doing those things. And I love doing this, you know. That said, I think this is a new thing going on here where these independent artists, you know, like Samson and Burden and Mises, these guys aren't copyright dinging anyone because they feel like, you know, having a reactor talk about your music is bringing you more views and more attention. Like in my case, I didn't know Tom MacDonald until I saw Floodzilla. Then I knew Tom MacDonald. Then I buy albums. Then I buy merch and the whole 9 yards. So I think the times are changing right now, and I hope the times are changing right now. There's a big artist, Kid Rock. We don't get claims from him. And if we do, he releases it like straight up. And I love it, and he's awesome. And that's a real legit from the old days star. And I don't know if he was, owned by a big label. I don't know what the deal was then. I don't know what his deal is now. But I know I was pretty fired up on Kid Rock like 20 years ago, 25 years ago. I don't remember. He was that era right before I sort of got out of music. I also teed up another video that I'm about to watch here, and I wanted to show you this. All right, so just as soon as I'm done making this video, I'm going to react to this one I have on screen here next, and it's Adam Calhoun, the Butcher. And I noticed I get past the first ad, and then I pause it to watch. And I noticed he says this: I made this video specially for YouTube reactors. You guys have played a huge part in my rap career being successful. And this video has been whitelisted so all YouTube reactors can monetize it. Love you all, Adam Calhoun. This is what I'm talking about. More independent artists need to do this because together we can work to make you guys pop. But give us our peanuts. Give us our peanuts because this whole thing takes time. It takes work. You know, I've got 2 other jobs. I'm working my butt off to try to feed my family. We homeschool. Wife stays home. It's tough. It's a grind for me. So every bit of time I'm spending in here, I might not be out throwing the ball for my kids or down at the skate park with my kids. So I appreciate and love you, Adam Calhoun, for this. This is awesome. And it's proof to me that my reality and my universe is listening to what I'm interested in. And it's going to make a way for me. You know, those motivational speakers always said, do what you love and you'll find a way to make money at it, you know? And it's true, because look at this. I mean, it's peanuts for us, guys. It's peanuts. It can't amount to that much for you anyway. But for you smaller artists to ding us, and some of you I don't want to name, but you know who you are. If I've reacted to your music, I don't want to name you because, you know, I think this is brand new. I think this is brand new thinking where maybe I'm on the cutting edge because I looked in the YouTube archives. I didn't see a video on this topic, and that's really why I wanted to make it. I wanted to let other people know, like, hey, if you want to react to videos too, this is what it looks like now. And I mean, the more of us that come out here, the more we can blow up your music, especially if you're going to give us credit on the claim and you're going to reverse that, turn that around for us. It's all beautiful, man. And, you know, on some videos from smaller artists, we might only get 100 or 200 views. We might not make peanuts on it, even if we have copyright credit for ourselves. In a lot of cases, we won't even get subscribers from it. If you react to an NF song, you're going to get a copyright claim. I would love it if that changed because I love NF music. But the copyright claim's coming. But he's got 8 million followers or subscribers on YouTube. So with NF, if you react to him, they're fans, his fans, NF's fans, they're coming. And he's got a great fan base, a big fan base. So even if you don't get to monetize an NF song, you still get the power of his name, like Tom MacDonald too. Tom MacDonald will drive traffic. NF will drive traffic. You might pick up 50 subscribers from doing a couple of NF songs. But you know, you do one of these smaller artists, you might not get any. So I appreciate, and I want to keep reacting to their music if they're going to give me the credit for sure. For sure. I can work together with them like that, and I can help blow them up because I know. Look at Tom MacDonald's fan base. For anybody who's a reactor out there, you know a lot of the people listening to Tom MacDonald are like 40 and up, and I'm talking up into 70s, 60s. I get a lot of comments from people in their 60s, mid-60s and 70s listening to Tom MacDonald. It's because of Tom MacDonald's message. His message is political. It makes sense. We're worried about the future of our world. And so I'm going to talk about Tom MacDonald music all the time. I'm on the Tom MacDonald fan bus. I'm on the Tom MacDonald superfan train. I'm right? Hashtag HOG. Hangover Gang. Big fan base there. It's going to benefit me. And Tom also, he's the GOAT. He was given the credit to the creators first, I think. At least as long as I've been around. So, again, Tom, Adam Calhoun, love you guys. Love to see this, Adam. I mean, my wife and I, Mrs. Realistic, if you're not following her, you should find her on YouTube. Mrs. Realistic Reactions. We were just talking about this last night because I had said I wanted to do a video like this to sort of make this known so that other people thinking about doing reaction videos, might come out and do this. And we end up, think about this, guys. We end up possibly changing the world that we think about, the world that we're worried about, that gets us into an artist like Tom McDonald or Tyson James or Bryson Gray or any of these guys, because we're worried about the future of our world. If these guys are going to give credit to the reactors and other people start to hear that there's this little niche where you can get in and try to do something really cool as a sideline grind or whatever, listening to cool music and sharing your feelings or opinions on it, we're going to cause more people to hear this music. Like in a Tom McDonald song, they're going to think about the politics they've just let drift over, and they're going to start to have to listen to those bars and understand that it's not like the mainstream media is giving us any truth at all. So that's how I feel about this. I want to thank everybody that releases the claims to me. I love you. Thank you. And I want to ask other artists, independent artists specifically, to also think about letting reactors work with you, together. We're going to drive traffic to you, but give us the peanuts. Let us keep the peanuts. And one more thing. Kid Rock, if you're out there, you're freaking awesome, bro. You're freaking awesome. I consider you one of the big stars. And, go on a Mrs. Realistic video and say, yo, what's up to my wife? She'll be fired up about that. All right. Do it to me too, man. Do it to me. I love you guys. Peace out. Later.